Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading for this channel. So if you are returning, welcome back. Those of you who have a birthday or an anniversary, I really do hope that it's fantastic for you in all uprightness. And those of you who are brand new, ever finding my channel, listen, my channel is very intense. I'm a little bit different type of a tarot card reader than maybe what you'll run across. Anyway, welcome to this channel. It's all for uprightness sake. I'm not churchy or religious, but I do just believe in being free spiritually and being good and moral in our earth. I do use a living language because it is found in our tarot. And so if you didn't know that, it is here. And we look at the good, the bad, the ugly. And, the whole duty of man is just to keep the commandments and to acknowledge the great one who has created the heavens and the earth and to respect one another. And, some people are, called to keep the Shabbat. And I am one of those people. If people don't like that, that's your choice. You live in the earth the way that your path is taking you. But I teach uprightness, and it's very intense here. And if something's hitting you the wrong way and you don't like it, you have free will to click off. And no hard feelings here ever, okay? You got to do you, and I got to do what the Great One calls me to do, okay? And some people want to control what you do, and it's called the spirit of Jezebel. And anyway, so, but I'm not churchy or religious, but I am for uprightness and being kind, but at the same time, I don't have a problem getting up in front of the camera and teaching a thing in all uprightness in a very positive way, and it's a very strict type of way that comes through my spirit sometimes. I don't know how to explain that to anybody. When the spirit is up on me, I mean, maybe I'm talking to people who understand. Hopefully I am. But there are people I'm sure that don't understand. I don't know how to explain it, but you explain how it is when the spirit of the Great One moves inside of you and is teaching something for all uprightness and pureness sake. It's hard to hear sometimes. I get it. It's hard to be the one have to deliver the message that way. But anyway, this is who I am. You don't want to accept me in the earth for who I am, then thanks for checking me out. There's somebody like me in the earth, okay? And I accept everybody, except I don't tolerate wicked type energy that would put your intention on somebody. Whatever you do, if you're doing it in all pureness and you're upright, you're not trying to control somebody, then you just do you, okay? I'm just free spiritually. And some people, I guess, have a problem with that, but that's their problem, not my problem. I'm going to get up every day, and I'm going to keep moving and doing what I heard Jehovah Elohim tell me to do, okay? And I'm yielded to what he tells me to say, according to his word, because it's part of my lineage, okay? So anyway, that's who I am. If you want more information of where I come from, I will put a link down below. But I do use the scripture here in my readings, and I firmly believe in the scripture, okay? But I'm free in it. The scripture tells us that one day we'd wake up and we would know all things, and we'd know the mystery of the Most High, okay? And some people are still asleep and growling at their waking up because it's strange energies for some people to have to look at and accept that some things, even in scripture states that some people that the Gentiles would wake up and say, our fathers lied to us. Because they did. Because they made an agreement with hell itself, and it enlarged itself. And so if you want to be in that group and not take your mask off and realize what's going on and be free, and really free, and looking at things that make you feel free and they're moral and they're upright, you want to keep your mask on, you just go ahead and do that. You have the right to do that. But there's destruction in the end for that kind of energy, though, if you don't want to look at the truth. But that's your right. You can live that way, and I'm not going to judge you for that. I just judge the energy, okay? So if you find yourself in an energy, then that's between you and the Most High. But I'm not going to hold back in how he's working through me and what's coming through my spirit to address it, okay? So anyway, I love you, Jehovah Elohim, and I'm not ashamed of you. I thank you for making your people free. And free indeed. And I thank you for truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I fear you, and without fear we have no wisdom on the inside. And I thank you for your covenant because it helps us walk upright. I ask for a blessing to fall upon every good-hearted person that wants to get up and do the right thing and be loyal to truth and not to be biased. Jehovah, just rebuke and bind and block every Satan right here, right now, and command it to go straight down to the pit. Show me energies, please, for today, Jehovah. What do you want to say today? There's a journey. Somebody might be thinking about moving or traveling, or somebody plotting something. I'm not sure. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups that came out. Okay, so we have a competition apparently that some people think there's a competition. The 5 of Wands showed itself on my second reading yesterday, and it was crazy day yesterday. It really was. But we do have somebody moving on, you know, desiring to move on. Somebody's cloaked here in this picture, and somebody's invested in some things that were I guess real emotional. Yesterday on this channel we had all kinds of cups that came out. We also have the 3 of Cups, and this, if you look at this picture, 2 people over here are in agreement to do something. For some people, okay. And then we've got one person over here having a conversation. This is a soulmate card, and this is a celebration card. We have somebody walking away from some type of cups and celebration, and 2 people standing in the doorway, and this person's walking away with their back on their backpack on them, and so there's 11 cups here so far, and that go back to 2 cups, right? And the 2 of Cups. So if something's happened, somebody is invested in something with soulmates or something like that, then that's what's showing. Let me get this other card here. We also have the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles there. And so that'll bring us right back down to the 3 of Cups with the Knight's Cup here. This is also the Law. This is also the knight in shining armor type of energy here. And so the third parties are showing up here. We have a competition going on, okay, with a bunch of people sitting at this table. And they've got an arm wrestling match going on. And, you know, if somebody's playing with somebody's life, and we do know that that's the case for some people, that's cruelty. But anyway, that's why we've got the Law here. We got somebody that's just hanging on with everything that they have. This person here is crunched down with their little pentacle. Let me see if I can get that in there a little bit better for you. This person's crunched down with this little pentacle, and all these people are sitting on the wall. We see you. And this is greed. And people know about it. And there's some type of, I guess, love connection type situation going on, or that started some type of war here within some type of situation. Somebody's greedy and they're in witchcraft. And for the cardinal fixed and mutable sign readings, we've seen this card come out. These will end tomorrow on those dates. They're found down below if you missed those. And there was somebody sitting there and with greed, and I stated that Jehovah was going to pry somebody's arms open or pry the situation open, and the Judgment card came out, and that's things that have been buried, and yet when the trumpet's blown, it has to come up. And so anyway, we've got competition stuff going on. There's the Emperor there, and this is headship. And if he's a good emperor, we got positive and negative on both sides. All the good emperors will get up and they'll win the war, and they'll do it in truth, and they'll do it very passionately. This emperor will get up and take a risk, and again, he represents the father figure of the universe, and the universe has an order to it. This is about organization here, and he's a big strategizer. We see like a checkerboard down here or a chessboard down here, and for every upright emperor, there's a foul, nasty, stubborn energy that's trying to stand in its way. But if this emperor is in the upright, it's beautiful energy, and he'd get up and fight. And because somebody here is in love, they got their hand, you know, just dreaming, and they got flowers in their hands, and But in the negative of this card, that's somebody who is just, they're just led by their emotions or something like that. They're just real creative in what they do. And so if there's manipulation going on, and there are for some people, because some people are just hanging on to something, and that's what we're seeing third parties out here. And somebody's cloaked within something. Somebody has been weakened for. We know this is the Dalit in the Hebrew, and going in and out of their door has not been fun, because some of the people have put somebody there to have to just sit and to hang on to all that they have while they know that somebody else has what's theirs. Something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and let me take from this deck here. Yoba, what is hidden here, please, that you want to reveal for today? We do see travel, though, and somebody walking away. Somebody is going to be pushed out here because the third party's leaving. There's the Emperor again. What's hidden here, please? There is stubbornness here. Emperor can represent stubbornness. That Four of Pentacles is stubbornness. I command for the truth and the whole truth to come up to the surface right here, right now. You cannot sit there on information or something that belongs to somebody else. We just command for the truth. So there he wants to come out again. So when I just seen the Emperor, I also seen the Queen of Pentacles, which would be the lower version of the Empress, right? And came out also with the Eight of Swords. And again, I apologize for my lighting in this room. The Queen of Pentacles is hanging on to a pentacle here, okay? And stubborn. There's the ram is there as well, and they're just hanging on to it. So if this Queen of Pentacles in the negative, because there's third parties here, and somebody's trying to hang on to somebody or something something physical or something like that, then this Queen of Pentacles is in witchcraft. Okay, and this Queen of Pentacles obviously is in the upright. She's giving, she's caring, she's kind. She would give. She'd open up her purse strings. She wouldn't be, you know, doing some nasty to some other people here. So we have the Emperor showing up here, and two emperors in the Hebrew goes to your breast and a beloved as well. It also goes to boiling something as well. It's really interesting. You always just bring that out. We have an interference here within something. This is the Eight of Swords, and somebody's in the freaking mind, or they're mental, or they're blind, or something like that. This is also an incarceration card on somebody as well, because we do have the law here. So somebody's physically sitting on your things or my things, or have done something greedy with some other people that have joined hands to do something. Then that's what it's showing people. Then that is what it's showing. Somebody needs to go to freaking jail for their nasty. We have the Chariot here as well, and this is a cutting implement in the Hebrew. This is about self-will and pulling down the mind and going forward. And it's also a law card as well. It's about balancing something. Jehovah, you just bring out what you want to bring out. Now, so if you're new, we look at the good, the bad, the ugly. This card deck here has all kinds of things within it. Moral laws that you and I should just never even, we should just never cross the line. And so, Jehovah, you just pick what needs to come out here. So we do have a millet out here. A type of grain is out here as well. So if you are dealing with somebody who lives on a farm, or there's some type of farm connection, or they like to eat a certain type of grain for whatever this connection is, or some type of a seed went into the ground for some type of situation, and it's caused this to come out, where jail has to be some type of outcome for somebody if they've crossed the line. Then that's what's, but anyway, we've got a grain energy coming out here. We also have your parents are out here. Well, the Emperor is a parent. We got two emperors out here. Okay, fighting the bosses, fathers. Okay, something like that is out here. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me I shall condemn it. For this is my heritage, saith Jehovah, and that is the truth. And we do have the right to condemn every wicked tongue, people, that come against the great one. Not because we are condemning somebody, but look, when you and I are walking in the truth and we are upholding moral law and we want to do good business and we don't want to go cheat somebody. Oh, I want what you have, and hey, did you see what they have? Let's go into a union together and let's go get what they have, and then we'll team up. That's nasty business, people. That's nasty business. And then when those people want to rise up and try to turn something and cause some type of a confusion or a fight, we have the right, by way of the great one, that says they're really coming against me, they really hating me, they really hating my laws. I give you the right to condemn their tongue. Okay? The Christ came into the earth not to condemn it, but to set people free. But the people don't want to be set free, they get condemned, they stay in their condemnation. But there is no condemnation at all for those who are in the great Mashiach. Okay, Jehovah is the Mashiach. Jehovah is salvation, Yeshua, and there is no other great one but him. And Yeshua is our testimony. He is our prophecy. Okay, so if nobody likes that around you and they're going to start some crap, you have the right to condemn it, because Jehovah just said so. It's his word, and it will never return void, because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein. And you and I are going to uphold it the way he wants it to be upheld, or you're out. Okay, don't care who don't like it. Somebody don't like that, I guess, because it makes their whatever they did have to be shown now. Whatever this, because that's why they just want to hang on. Everybody knows this person's hanging on to something. I don't understand why the law ain't going up against that wicked person. Their time is up. They don't get to win. Yeah, somebody's filthy. They're polluted. It's immorality is here. That came up, I think, on this channel yesterday as well. We've had lots of stuff. Somebody that I'm connecting with on this channel is in a negative place, because it just keeps coming up here. On this channel, we had 3 devils that came out the other day. So whoever I'm connecting with, and you've crossed the line, you've really crossed the line, Jehovah is going to stand up, take you out, because the battle belongs to him. You're not fighting against me. You're fighting against the great one that's in his people. Okay? Somebody's filthy in their immorality here. The Masons are here. Wow. I won't even elaborate on that. The kitchen is here. Could be done with the cook, or something happened for you in the kitchen at a gathering. We have people sitting around a table. A table here, like a kitchen or some type of a tavern or something like that. I don't know. Fear. We have somebody's afraid. There's a serpent energy here. There's a dreadful, terrible type of an energy here. We also, so the mark of the beast wants to come out. Well, the people, we are living in that time where people have made an agreement with the mark of the beast, with the beast itself. Even the church is sitting on the dragon. That's not my words. As the scripture says, that the church birthed forth prostitutes, which is the Catholic Church and the Protestant churches, which I used to be in the churches, okay? And the scripture itself tells us to get out. And so when you get out, the dragon there gets mad because you know the truth. But Jehovah says, my people, come out of her, okay? Because she's fixing to get double what she's done to people, okay? We are dealing with somebody who's either signed their soul away. They've got the mark of the beast upon them. You cannot reason with these people. They're holding on with their grudges, because they're gone. They're just gone. It's going to take some miracle from the great one to come in and pry somebody's arms open. So the caterpillar is here. And the palmer worm that devours the crops are here. And Jehovah's word says that my sons and my daughters shall prophesy a thing. And everything stolen from you and I, from these idiots that took the mark, that didn't give a rip about their soul, about the beautiful breath of living life that was in them, that sold their soul away. They took from you and was greedy. Everything stolen shall be returned to you and I. And that's the truth. And so let it stand. Okay? What's hidden is this Queen of Pentacles and another emperor type energy. Some type of a boss is here, or father figures are here, and somebody's mental in their mind, okay? And what's also hidden is the law, because you can't take away from the energy. So for every negative thing that's hidden, there's a positive thing that's hidden that we're dealing with, because we're in a battle. We really are in a battle. We're in a battle against the proud, okay? And something's affected a large scope of an area, and you are dealing with known energy here, or somebody known in your world, or something like that, for whoever you are, because the emperor would represent a known figure, somebody in high status, or it's your boss, or it's you, or it's somebody that you know that should be mature. But we do have war going on here. And again, you could be dealing with somebody who has big breast, or an issue with that, because it literally came out, and that's what that means in the living language. But it also goes back to somebody in the section that you can find that boiling, and also you know, that can go to boiling with love on the inside, or boiling with anger, however you want to take that, because we do have a war going on here. But it also goes back to somebody who's beloved as well, and somebody is beloved, and apparently somebody's willing to fight for that, and somebody else is crazy and cuckoo, and they've lost out, and they've got a veil around them. I'm saying that just because of what we've already seen with this card that came out within those other messages. We have somebody's just been in a daze. Let me see what this word is real quick. Yeah, so one of the words go into breast, like I said. It goes back to passion, and a boil, and a pot is also here. Could be doing somebody who's also a big pot smoker as well. Don't have to, but that's just coming through my spirit. But we also have somebody who is beloved, like I said, but there's a lot of passion here. Within some type of stupid war that's going on, in some kind of competition, or somebody thinks that there's a competition. Once you take the mark of the beast, there is no competition, honey. You're out. There's just no competition there. You sold your soul, you signed it away, whatever the crap this is about. You're trying to hold on to, if it's not a partnership or something like that, it's just something real physical that you think is yours, or you stole from your parents or something like that. There is no competition here. You stole something, you did something where law's concerned, you're out. The beast is going away, because Jehovah says he's going to slay it. His cutting implement is right here. We have so the word out here the other direction goes to departing. We have somebody departing here. This is also traveling energy as well. It goes to boiling with pride. Well, we do have pride. We've been dealing with that. So somebody is boiling with pride, because they got the mark of the beast. The beast raises itself up, and it rises like dough. We got grain here, right? And it's going to get smashed down just like that by Jehovah's hand. Okay, I'm just going to step out of the way. You're going to step out of the way. We're going to watch Jehovah just say, enough with you. And that's the way it's going to be. This person can go to prison beyond this realm for what they've done, because they've already sold their soul away. They're twice dead energy here. And that's why they're causing a division, because they're just they're mixed up in their mind, and they've done something. They've done something really bad in a situation. So let them be taken out. Let us see it today. Let us see the evidence today. Let me hear about it, please. Thank you for listening.